Well, I got both NCAA tournament games today, winners on each. And before I get to all that, folks, I want to tell you, I'm in a great mood today. Why? Well, yesterday we went 2-0 on WagerTalk TV with our college basketball picks in the NCAA tournament. And that makes me, let's see here, 27-16 with my last 43 picks right here on Wager Talk TV, college basketball picks, that is. Won both of my premium plays in college basketball. Went 1-0 in the NBA, 1-0 in the NHL, and 1-0 in Major League Baseball. The NHL, by the way, I cashed in with a huge underdog as I had the Anaheim Ducks plus 136. And they beat the New York Rangers in overtime. So a handsome rate of return on that play. 5-0 yesterday with my premium picks over at Wager Talk. I got both NCAA tournament winners up for today. And as far as premium picks, which are totally different than what I'm giving you today. And well, I'm not going opposite sides on you, but it's totally different picks in terms of totals or sides. And also, folks, a 5% best bet today in the NCAA tournament, Texas Tech and Florida. So, my NCAA tournament selections are now 10-4-1 since a week ago Friday. So a nice run there. And again, NBA continues to roll. Last night, Detroit plus 5.5 outright over Cleveland by a double-digit margin. NBA is just killing it, 61% in the NBA since late November. And going back to late February of last year, 59%, 214 plays, 59% winners, over $7,900 in profit. And like I said on my last video, I know some people hate this because they say, everybody says they're number one at Wager Talk. Well, I am number one in NBA money earned over that 13-month period of time, folks. That's no fluke. 13 months, 214 selections, and number one in money earned and hitting 59% of those plays. If I don't promote myself, you're not going to. So I have to keep you abreast of what's going on because you might be missing something that you can make more money on. And that's why I'm bringing it up, folks. NHL now 16-8, 67% since March 4th. And Major League Baseball, off to a good start. My first official pick of the Major League Baseball season occurred yesterday, and I cashed in with the San Diego Padres minus 122 and a 4-3 win over Atlanta. All right, let's get to the meat and potatoes now that I got all that out of the way. Folks, if you enjoy videos such as these, and I would hope you would, on Wager Talk TV, give us a like. As a matter of fact, I'm asking you for me to give me a like on today's video. It goes a long way in keeping me happy because I'm trying my damnness to keep you happy here at Wager Talk TV, and I would hope that you think I've been doing a good job of that lately. So hit that like button, folks. And if you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, Wager Talk TV, it's 100% free to do so. Just hit that subscribe button below. You'll be privy to some of the best sports betting experts in all the world right here at Wager Talk TV. And hit that notification bell for Wager Talk TV. And like the bell says, it's a notification. You'll be notified immediately upon any of our great content going up on our great channel. All right, let's get to the meat and potatoes. Texas Tech and Florida, 6:09 Eastern time. Again, I got a 5% 5% best bet on this game going today. But I got something different in terms of the first half total here, which is 74.5. Texas Tech, their last 5 games, they've seen a combined 77 points scored per game in the first half. And those are all high stakes games. I mean, you're talking NCAA tournament 3 games and 2 games in the Big 12 tournament. Florida, last 5 games. SEC tournament and 3 games in the NCAA tournament, combined 77.2 points per game scored at the half. Texas Tech this year, 6-2 the over in the first half, 6-2 to the over against the first half total in their last 8 games. And since last year, the Texas Tech Red Raiders have gone 20-5, to the over against the first half total when facing teams that shoot 45% or better from the field and defensively hold opponents to 42% or worse. And Florida qualifies in that regard. The Florida Gators 47% from the field on the year this year and holding opponents to 39% defensively. So that all matches up pretty good with that 20-5 over in the first half total for Texas Tech. Florida 15-6 to the over in the first half this year when facing teams like Texas Tech that have a +8 or greater point per game differential. And Florida has averaged 41.3 points scored per game during first half action in their 3 NCAA tournament games. So we're looking at Texas Tech in Florida to go over the first half total of 74.5. Texas Tech, Florida, over the first half total of 74.5. Alabama Duke, 8:49 p.m. Eastern Time. Exciting. Intriguing matchup. The best team in the country, in my opinion, the Duke Blue Devils, facing a team that I really absolutely love in the Alabama Crimson Tide. And I say that not from a pick standpoint, but for the style of play that they play at. Fast tempo, a lot of threes, just exciting basketball overall. Duke, in their first 3 games of the tournament, has scored 93, 89, and 100 points. That's an average of 94 points per game in the first 3 NCAA tournament games. Now, Alabama, like I alluded to, plays at a torrid offensive tempo. As a matter of fact, they're number 1 in the country in that category. And that's measured by offensive possessions per 40 minutes of action. And Duke is the best out of all 364 teams in college basketball in that regard in terms of how fast they play. Duke normally doesn't play at a up-tempo type of offensive style, but they've shown throughout the course of the season they won't shy away from that as well. I mean, look, this is a Duke team that's number 1 in offensive efficiency in the country. So you got one team that plays at the fastest pace in the country, and another team like Duke that is number 1 in offensive efficiency. And how that's measured, folks, for those of you not familiar with that analytic stat, is the amount of points scored per 100 possessions, offensive possessions, and Duke is number 1 in that regard. Duke's also number 9 in three-point percentage offense. They've hit 38.5% of their three-point shots this year. 3 NCAA tournament contests this year. Duke is shot even better than that from beyond the three-point line. A torrid 47.4% from beyond the three-point line in their first 3 NCAA tournament games, averaging 12.3 makes per game. And it's a good reason, like I said earlier, why they're averaging 94 points scored per contest in their first 3 NCAA tournament games. I like Duke to go over their team total of 91. Don't shy away from that because the total is so high, or the team total is so high. Remember, I had Alabama back on Thursday over their team total of 91, and they scored, 113 in that game? So there's a reason why this team total is so high. Some of you might say, well, why don't you just take Duke? Well, because, look, it's hard for me to fade Alabama and give 7 points away the way they're shooting threes right now. Alabama made 25 three-point shots in their last game. That's an NCAA tournament record. It surpassed it by 4 made threes. The previous record, for those of you who are old enough to remember, the old Loyola Marymount team with Bo Kimball and Hank Gathers, but Hank Gathers unfortunately died before the NCAA tournament. That team had 21 three-pointers in a game against Michigan in that 1992 tournament. So it's been a long time since we've seen a performance like that, like Alabama, and that's exactly why I'm not going to fade them. And again, we're looking at a total of about 174, 175 in this game. When the totals get that high, I know it's that high for a reason. But if obviously if I'm picking Duke to go over 91, I certainly would lean toward going over the total. But my main focus here is on the Duke Blue Devils over 91 points in this contest. So there you have it, Duke over 91 and as their team total, and Texas Tech and Florida to go over the first half total of 74 and a half. Those are your two free picks in the NCAA tournament on Saturday, March the 29th. Let's keep it going, folks. 2-0 yesterday with our picks right here on Wager Talk TV, college basketball picks. That is 2-0 with our premium picks in the NCAA tournament yesterday. 5-0 altogether at Wager Talk with my premium picks yesterday, up over 3,500 units in all sports since February 22nd. A lot of good things to like right now, folks. Take advantage of all the offers and we got going on at Wager Talk. And also check out myself and all my all access packages at wt.buzz/RB. That's my personal link at Wager Talk, wt.buzz/RB. Don't forget to give the video a like. Till the next time, folks, take care and God bless.